If you bought any of these sneakers in 2025, I'm sorry to tell you, but you might have just taken an L. So let's go ahead and settle this tier list once and for all. So now that I am indeed recording, we are indeed doing another tier list from the tier list maker. So we're going to go ahead and make this short and simple. So first off, we're going to start with a pair of Asics. Now, I'm not going to lie. If we're talking in a trend standpoint, Asics got to be S tier. I'm not gonna lie, they kind of just shot up, and I feel like everybody is on the Asics wave. In my personal opinion, I have got to go and give Asics a solid A. I feel like they're comfortable, they're very versatile. You can wear them like in a lifestyle situation. It can be every day. So I can't put any disrespect on Asics. Now, we got another pair of Asics. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the same spot just because they're kind of in that same category, same kind of sneaker. We got a pair of Yeezy Slides. Now, Yeezy Slides, I feel like they're not really on a rise right now. I feel like we've seen the React X Rejuvenate, we've seen the Crocs Echo Slide or the Crocs Echo Wave, just to name a few. And if you want to go check out a couple of those different examples, I recommend you check out my sneaker reviews playlist on my channel. But these, I can't put any disrespect on these either because they are a very good pair of slides, and I feel like they're ones you just can't go wrong with. I just made my top 5 slides video like last week. I posted it, and that video did incorporate this sneaker as number 1, or this slide. So I feel like this is definitely one of the S tiers, the very first S tier of the video, and yeah, that's that. Next one. I'm not gonna cap to you, as I did say in the beginning of the video, I did not make this tier list. So, damn. I really don't even know what this pink sneaker is, if I'm being completely honest. And I think I've seen a similar sneaker to it later in this video. But anyway, we're gonna go based off of what we know and how it looks. Now, I don't know too much about it. It looks to be, and I'm gonna actually zoom in for y'all. My bad, y'all. Kind of forgot to zoom in so y'all can go ahead and see it, but here we have it. Now, you guys let me know what this is in the comment section so I just know. I would love to know information just for the future reference and things like that, but I don't even know what this is right here. Like this, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the wrong sneaker. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the B tier. It's okay. It's nothing major. It could be major on the social media end, but for me, I'm not really tapped into trends and things like that, which is what I really vouch for on this channel. So yeah, it's not my vibe, and it's definitely one that I wouldn't consider putting in my top tier list in that top tier spot. So we got a pair of 9060s. Now, if you don't know already, you're not tapped in enough to the channel, and I recommend you hit that subscribe and notification bell. But I love me a pair of 9060s, specifically not this colorway. So I'm not gonna kind of discriminate just because of the colorway. And I'm gonna just give it my own rating based on how much I like it. And this arguably got to be one of the best sneakers for sure. I did a whole review on this sneaker. I love the comfortability. I love how it looks. I love the versatility, as I was saying, part of the looks wise. But very, very amazing sneaker. And I like what New Balance did with that one right there. Now we got a pair of Nikes. This kind of looks like the knockout ones, if they're not. But not really my vibe. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of thinking about changing these blue ones to C and putting these ones into B. This one I'm gonna do. That's how we're gonna slide for now. We got a pair of Lavin sneakers. I think they're Lavin. But as far as Lavin goes, I can't believe even though they did kind of give away Future a while back, can't believe they lost Future. But Lavin sneakers, they don't really have too much appeal to me, I ain't gonna lie. So, and I feel like they'll be so bulky on my feet. That's like one of the main factors about this shoe right here. It's either gonna be a C or D for me. I ain't gonna lie. It's very like out there, very big and outrageous. It's not really me. I'm gonna leave it in D tier. I don't want to disrespect them too crazy, but that is our first D tier of the video. Now I feel like these are Nike Shocks, but I could be wrong. But either way, this is gonna be a C tier. Nothing wrong with it. Doesn't look too bad. It's just like kind of like a meh sneaker. Like it ain't really doing too much. And it's just like nothing really worthy of putting anything higher than C. Balenciagas. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like these a lot. I feel like these are the ones that you have the LED lights in the back. I had a friend that owned these right here, and I feel like they're a fire sneaker. I've seen them in person. I've never got the chance to actually put them on feet and wear them, but off rip, I don't want to put them at S, because I feel like if I put them at S, y'all gonna think I'm like a materialistic person, which I'm not afraid to say, but I'm not really materialistic per se. I just like what I like. I'm putting this S, y'all. I'm putting this S. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about materialistic things and where you to put this on the list. But yeah, that's where I'm putting my Balenciaga track. Next up, we got a pair of Mason Maharas. I ain't gonna lie, I just seen these the other day in person. I actually got put on because I didn't even know what the name was of these sneakers right here. But shout out to my friend's friend. He put me onto these shoes right here, and they're called the Mason Maharas. And I do need me one for the summer. So I'm definitely putting in the S tier. And this is definitely a vibe for the summer. I ain't gonna lie. If you want a nice, I believe it's like a canvas sneaker. That's what they call it. But if you want a nice canvas sneaker, I definitely recommend you cop you a pair of Mason Maharas. Now, next one. What we got? Are these Pumas? Or am I tripping? I feel like a lot of these are sneakers I haven't seen. Even though I've seen these black ones right here. I've seen these gray ones. I've seen these New Balances and these other ones. But these ones, they ain't really my vibe. I'm not really putting them on my feet. I'm putting them D tier. These ones right here look crazy as hell. And I want to say they're Balenciaga because they have that like Balenciaga build. They don't look that good to me. I'll put them in B tier. They're not too bad. We got us a Nike right here. This Nike is going to be in the B tier. None too crazy. This one right here, it got a little flair to it. But then again, it's just a black and gray sneaker. We're going to put this one in the B tier. I feel like that's understandable. Green pair of Nikes. I feel like these are the Air Max 95s. I don't want to get that wrong, and I hope y'all don't crucify me in the comments, but these right here, they're not really my vibe. They're just alright. I'll go ahead and put them in that B tier. Pair of New Balances right here. I love me a pair of New Balances. I believe, if I can zoom in, these are like the 1906s, I believe. And I actually did a review on these as well. I love the overall lightweight aspect of these shoes right here. They felt very good on feet. And these, I'm going to go ahead and pair them up with the Asics. We got a pair of Supremes. These is cool. I'll put them in the B. Another pair of Supremes. Are these the same shoes as the other ones? Not really. These ones is alright. I'll just put them in the B tier. We got a pair of Nikes right here. Are these Supremes again? Even if they are, the colorway is not it. That's definitely C tier. I almost put them in the D, but it's cool. This one here is I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure if I'm being 100% honest. This is D tier though. I don't like how it looks. We got an orange pair. I don't know what this is as well. They look alright. They're C or D, but I'll spare them, put them in the C tier. And then a pair of Yeezys. I don't like these, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I'm very blunt, and I'm very much about what I like. So yeah, that is gonna be my sneaker tier list for now in 2025 so far, at least. Let me know if you guys want me to actually customize these tier lists to kind of make my own and add my own images. I feel like that'd be a great idea for another time. But you guys think this was valid? Go ahead and comment down below for me so I can get y'all feedback. And let me know where you guys will kind of switch spots for these sneakers. I kind of feel like this is good. I don't want to do too much switching because then I'm going to overthink it. But yeah, you guys, I think this was a pretty good list. Now, if you guys do want to see some more tier lists from me, go ahead and click the playlist up here.